What is up, you horror nerds? It is me, your host, once again, Jeremiah Duncan. Thanks for checking out the channel, checking out this review. I've got a new one coming to you. It's a new-ish one. I thoroughly enjoyed this film. I'm talking about The Eyes of the Mother, 2016 release. It is rated R. I'm giving this thing a 7 out of 10, maybe even an 8. I mean, this film was fantastic. Shot in black and white. I love that because it's like a nod to the old school horror films, and it's beautiful. I love monochrome. I love the black and white imagery. It is such a jacked up film, though. The mother actually says a quote at the very beginning of it that sets the tone, but you don't really realize it until you're actually through the movie and you really digest it and think about it. But she says something along the lines of, "Loneliness can do strange things to the mind." And let me tell you, that is so true with this film. The family dynamic and everything after this lady's parents die, I mean, it goes off the rails. If you aren't familiar with it, let's get you connected. Stunning, sick as F. This is what curdled America looks like. That was Rolling Stones. In their secluded farmhouse, a mother, formerly a surgeon, teaches her daughter, Francisca, to understand anatomy and be unfazed by death. But after a shocking event shatters their idyllic life, the young girl must cope with the nightmarish repercussions that echo into adulthood. As she matures, it becomes clear that this beautiful but dangerous young woman has some very peculiar desires. So it is something else. In fact, where it's talking about, her mother being a surgeon, there's actually a scene where she's showing her how to dissect a cow's eyeball, which is wild, which she ends up doing to people that she has trapped. Fun fact was, I was reading that the writer and director Nicolas Pesce actually did the same thing with his mother. So now it makes me question everything if this was based on a true story, Nicholas, because that's a little creepy if you did that with your mommy, and that's how you learned to put it in this film. Pretty wild. This is just creepy. You just see her being lonely and trying to make people stay with her so she has companionship. And you kind of feel bad for her, but it's almost like a Kathy Bates style of loneliness, from Misery, the movie Misery, to where it's like, no, we're cool, we're hanging out, we're having fun, but they're not there on their own accord. Like I said, it was written and directed by Nicolas Pesce. He did The Piercing, he did the 2020 reinvention of The Grudge. He also did Monsterland, and it did feature Brill, who actually played in the OA series, which is kind of cool. So anyway, this movie's disturbing. It's wonderfully shot. It's beautifully shot. It is great. You need this in your collection. You need to watch it. The Eyes of My Mother, 7 out of 10. Check it out. If you've seen it, comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Let me know what your favorite black and white movie is. Or some of them, because I'd love to hear them. One of mine's House on Haunted Hill. I really enjoy that. Of course, the original Night of the Living Dead. I wish that more newer movies shot in black and white, because it really definitely has like that cool connection to it. So like, subscribe, share. Let's build this community. Let's learn some more about horror films. Love to hear more of your suggestions. Hit the death bell for the subscriptions and notifications. I appreciate y'all so much. Have a good one.